What's up, everyone? Welcome to yet another video. Scott McLeod here. Coach Scott McLeod, certified personal trainer. Hang on a sec, guys. Bro, don't you know I'm filming a video right now? Why are you always calling me when I'm whipping out the camera?
I'm sorry, man, but I just saw something crazy and I thought you'd like to know. At the time you're filming this very video, 81% of the people watching are not subscribed to your channel.
What, bro? 82%?
Nah, 81%, bro, but it might as well be 82. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, man, that's absolutely wild. I actually cannot believe that. I need some time to reflect, to sit down, and to think about what you just told me. You heard the man. 82% of you folks watching this video are not subscribed to the channel. What are you doing, bro? I can't believe you. Hit that subscribe button. Okay, so what's going on, guys? Sorry about that. I always get interrupted when I'm trying to film intros to my videos. That dude's always giving me phone calls, dropping knowledge bombs on me. Anyways, I'm sitting here about to enjoy some protein ice cream. Now, before I show you how this is made, it's important to note that she's a thick one. Yeah, 3 C's in this instance. So thick, you can flip it upside down over your head. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I actually got nervous doing that. I haven't actually flipped it up on top of my head or flipped it upside down on top of my head, but hey, it passed the test. This is a thick one. Let me tell you, you can even eat it, or you should even eat it, with your rubber spatula because it's fun and because you can scrape out every last drop, every last calorie and macro. She's a thick one. She passes the test. Eat it with your rubber spatula. Anyways, let me show you how this is made. Whoa, wait a second. I didn't forget. Before I show you how it's made, let me take a nice big first bite for the homies. Before this video continues any further, I gotta give a huge shout out to Coach Greg Doucette. This is not my recipe that I'm about to show you all in this video. This is Coach Greg's. Go show Coach Greg some love. Go subscribe if you haven't already. Go comment on his videos. It helps Al Gore's rhythm, or the algorithm. Go buy his cookbooks. Go buy his supplements. Go show some love. Shout out Coach Greg. Not trying to steal your recipe, just sharing the love, sharing the tips and tricks that allow you all to eat some ice cream. As they say, a rising tide really does lift all boats. I guess I do also got to give a shout out to Will Tennyson, because it was actually in a Will Tennyson video that I found the ingredients listed and the amount of each ingredient for this protein ice cream recipe. And I know that Will shouted out Coach Greg. I've seen this as Coach Greg's recipe before. I know it comes from Coach Greg. That much I know is true, but I did see the how it's made and the ingredients and the amount of each ingredient listed on Will Tennyson's channel. So shout out Coach Greg, shout out Will Tennyson. Y'all are the goats. Go show them some love, go subscribe, go comment on their videos, go support them, use their codes, buy their cookbooks, buy their supplements. You know the deal. Let's get back to the video. Okay, welcome back to the kitchen, Coach Scott McLeod's Anabolic Kitchen, and today we're gonna be making protein ice cream. Step 1, here's absolutely everything that you're gonna need. Really quick, you're gonna need a calorie-free sweetener. Yes, calorie-free. You're gonna need some xanthan gum. You're gonna need sugar-free, fat-free Jell-O. I chose the vanilla in this instance. You're gonna need some ice cubes. You're gonna need a Christmas-themed rubber spatula, or rubber spatula of choice. You're gonna need some ice cubes. You're gonna need a food scale. You're gonna need 1/4 of a teaspoon measuring cup. You're gonna need a 1/2 cup measuring cup. You're gonna need the Hershey's light syrup, fat-free, 20 calorie per serving. You're gonna need some low-calorie oat milk, cashew milk, almond milk, the lowest calorie you can find. I prefer the unsweetened vanilla Planet oat milk. I believe the unsweetened cashew milk is even lower in calories. Anyways, find one that's gonna work for you. This is just what I use. You're gonna need some frozen strawberries. I'm dropping things all over the place here. These are the frozen strawberries that I get at my local grocery store. And then 2 critical components to this entire recipe, this entire protein ice cream. You're gonna need a Ninja blender. Yes, the Ninja blender. This is the $100 one. This is the best kitchen gadget you can ever invest in. I promise you that. And then also, you're gonna need some whey protein. If you don't know by now, I am affiliated with tigerfitness.com. Link in description. This is the peanut butter cookies and cream MTS machine whey. This stuff is phenomenal. I prefer MTS Nutrition. That's just what I use. I've used other flavors and they all come out great. I've used the vanilla in this particular protein ice cream. I've used the red velvet and I've used this peanut butter cookies and cream, and they all come out fantastic. So find one that you like, but I prefer MTS Nutrition. Link in description. Step number 2 here. You're gonna need your food scale. You're gonna put the blender on top of the food scale. It's gonna be set to grams. You're gonna tear the scale so it's at 0. I like to start right here with the strawberries. The serving size here is 144 grams of strawberries. So that's what we're gonna be putting in. Alright, after the 144 grams-ish of frozen strawberries, you're gonna match that with equal parts ice. So just regular ass ice cubes, 144 or so grams on the scale. Okay, next up, we're doing a 1.5 scoops of your favorite, yes, your favorite MTS Nutrition whey. Gotta be MTS Nutrition. Just kidding, you can use whatever whey you want, but check out that link in description for all things supplements. I am affiliated with Tiger Fitness. Check it out. Anyways, 1.5 scoops here. So the serving size is 38 grams. 1.5 scoops would be 57 grams if my math is correct. Okay, and next up, we're gonna get 2 birds stoned at once. We're gonna be doing the milk, the oat milk here, the unsweetened vanilla, Planet oat milk, and the xanthan gum. So what we're gonna be doing, get your 1/2 cup measuring cup, get your unsweetened oat or nut milk of choice, and you're gonna pop in a 1/2 cup. Now, this is not a whole lot of liquid, and that's okay. You'll understand in just a minute when we get to the blending part. So just sit tight for now, add just that 1/2 cup, and trust me. And then we're getting that xanthan gum out of the way here too. This xanthan gum is the key to making this bad boy a thick one. So we're getting 1/4 teaspoon, just a tiny little bit. A tiny little bit of xanthan gum is all you need. It really is gonna go a long way. Again, you're just gonna have to trust me until you see the final product. So right here, 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum. Okay, let's keep this party going. Almost done, I promise you that. We're gonna take the Hershey's Light Syrup. This is also fat-free, 20 calories per serving. This is the one that you're gonna wanna find. The serving size here is 17 grams. I got the scale still set there, tared to 0, and we're just gonna squirt it in there. And get about 17 grams. Next, we're gonna be doing the sugar-free, fat-free. This is vanilla pudding, or jello. It says jello, but I think it's pudding. Anyways, the serving size is 1/4 of the packet, or 7 grams. So we're just gonna be hitting 7 grams into the mix here. And boom, just like that, exactly 7 grams. And now we're also gonna be rocking a calorie-free sweetener of choice. This is stevia made with stevia extract, granulated, 0 calories for 1 gram, less than a gram of carb. Now, the recipe that I found didn't actually specify how much of this we're gonna be using, so I think you're just gonna do it by taste. I believe in the past I've done about 5 grams of this stuff. You're gonna grab the spoon here. We're gonna shoot for, I believe, about 5 grams. We're gonna see what it looks like as we start dumping it in there. So yeah, that was about 4 grams. And there's 5. Okay, here we go. This is where most of the magic happens. The blender and the Christmas themed rubber spatula. Anyways, lock and load the blender. Now this is the tricky part because it's not a lot of liquid like I mentioned earlier over there on the table. So we're gonna be blending it, then we're gonna be pushing it down with the rubber spatula around all the sides. We're gonna be blending it again, we're gonna be pushing it down, we're gonna be blending it again. We're gonna repeat that for about 3 or 4 cycles, and each time we go through a blending cycle, the volume should increase. It should become more voluminous. That's what we're gonna do. Repeat that blending phase for about 3 to 4 cycles. You'll know, at first it's not gonna look very very thick. You're gonna scrape down, you're gonna blend again, it's gonna get a little bit thicker. Don't believe me, just watch. Here we go. Okay, so here's where you're gonna have to have faith in me because it doesn't look very thick right now, but trust me, it's well on its way to being one of the best protein ice creams you've ever had. Okay, so a little bit of extra credit, or maybe a deleted scene if you want to call it that. What I like to do is I like to get a smaller rubber spatula. It's critical that it be a Mickey Mouse themed rubber spatula. This Ninja Blender's got that spiral blade in it. Now, first off, let me warn you that this spiral blade is absolutely deadly. I've cut myself on it a couple times, and I know a few other people who have the same blender who also cut themselves on it by accident when they were trying to clean it. This thing is intense. Trust me, you don't want to mess with this. I like to get all of the calories and macros, so I spend a little bit of time here scraping this off and eating it before I sit down to fully enjoy it. Okay, it's important to note that if you used exactly everything that I used, then you're gonna be working with, and sorry, my tracking app is actually including decimals, so I'm gonna round up to the nearest gram. It's gonna be 4 grams of fat, 39 grams of carbs, and a whopping 40 grams of protein. Like I said, might not be exactly perfect because my tracking app is using decimals, but if you make it how I made it, those are the calories and macros that you're gonna be working with. Oh yeah, and I even topped off the protein ice cream with a serving of this unsweetened cocoa powder. That's 1 tablespoon or 5 grams. I weighed out 5 grams on the scale, and the calories and macros that I just presented on the screen do also include this. So I tracked absolutely everything that you saw in this video. Okay, so I'm sitting here enjoying the protein ice cream. I'm pretty much done. Got a little left to eat. This is a good volume trick. This provides you with a ton of volume for very minimal calories and a whole lot of protein. So that's the key. You can have your pasta, your pizza, your pancakes, your popcorn, your ice cream. You just got to, as Coach Greg Doucette says, bring it into the circle. And what that really means is choose low-calorie dense foods that are going to provide the consumer, you, with volume for very low calories. I stress the importance of this in all of my full day of eating videos. Choose those low calorie dense foods, provide yourself with volume, stay full, stay satiated, stay satisfied, add low calorie dense food options to your plates, make them voluminous, and you can eat basically whatever you want to eat. If you enjoyed this video, if you found value in this video, if you learned something, if you're excited to try the protein ice cream, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Just a friendly reminder, I drop at least 1 video a week every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Now I'll see each and every one of you in the very next video.